The following may contain language which will be offensive to some people and inappropriate for children. Still here? Then pour your favorite beverage and let's get this fucking show started.
Oh, Fantastic Forum. Assemble. You're watching Fantastic Forum, the premier show about comic books and your live weekly conversation about entertainment and geek culture. We are the Fantastic Forum, coming to you live and direct from the Hall of F. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, as the case may be, depending on where you are in the world. And if you're not, you just stick with us. We'll help you take it up a notch. You have the usual suspects in the building. First, he is a riddle inside of an enigma trapped in shiny finger cuffs. You don't know him. You love him anyway. He's our silent assassin, Jay.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, indeed? Next, he is our intrepid senior reporter. He's next in line for the cowl. He is our resident Dark Knight detective. It's Oz.
Am I the only one that didn't get the pizza?
I didn't get the pizza, unfortunately.
But you're the lover of pizza. Oh,
I
shit,
am.
he did costume
I
change.
Look, he's the backbone, the pillar, the strength of Fantastic Forum, our nigh and vulnerable brawler, and resident strongman, Moses Magnum. Did Moses say something? I missed it. Okay.
I was muted.
Look, I'm not hearing Moses.
I was muted.
I was about to say. Okay, cool. No worries.
Look, even,
I was like, oh no.
Rough Rider figured it out before you did.
Well, listen, I know I didn't hear anything, but when I asked the question, nobody else said anything either. So I was just like, okay, maybe it's me. As for myself, my name is Lawrence Young. They call me Mary Young. Welcome to Fantastic Forum. We got a great show for you today. We are going to be talking to you all about the new Spider-Man miniseries, Spider-Man: A Long Way Home. And we're going to be reviewing that as well as reviewing the I'm sorry, what's the name of the pizza? I apologize. I don't have it. The Webberoni. Little Caesar's Webberoni pizza that is being promoted in conjunction with the new Spider-Man movie, Brand New Day, coming out at the end of the month. And, of course, whatever else it is that you all want to talk about. And we'll tell you how it is you can do that in just a moment. But before we do, we want to make sure that we thank Mr. Scott Rubin, because without him, this show would not exist. So thanks, Scott Rubin. Hope all is well with you, good sir. And with that said, if you want to get down with Fantastic Forum, we do have a few different ways for you to do it. You can go ahead and always jump on to chat via YouTube or via Twitch. We will take your comments out of chat and bring them into the show, such as insert a witty chat comment right here, Jay, please.
Hexilla says, we got that Little Caesars sponsoring FF.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
They love it when we're hot and ready.
Whoa.
And
So,
only $8.99.
Yeah.
And Rough Rider says, the name of that pizza sounds like a possible offense.
Yeah.
That Webberoni. I gave her that. Look, you got that Webberoni. No. Look. But you can always go to fantasticforum.live if you want to call in. Hit the call-in button, and you'll be the 5th member of Fantastic Forum. So pick your poison. Let us know what it is you want to talk about. We'll listen. So with that said, gents, it's good to be here with you all today on this friggin' amazing episode of FF, pun intended. So how's everybody feeling? You all doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
I'm hot
Yeah,
because
okay,
this shit's
cool.
a little warm. It doesn't breathe as well. But it's nice and flowy.
Listen,
Like,
100%, and I love how that was like legit on hand for you. I was like, man, like why, Moses
I eat it.
Moses just knows exactly where his Spider-Man shirts are at any given moment.
I was I was planning on wearing the Venom one where it's just a black shirt with the eyes and the Eric Larson one, but then I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't pull it out,
Mm-hmm.
and then this one's just hanging there. Like, and then if a heavy metal show breaks out, I have my battle vest ready to go. my, my denim vest jacket with all the patches on it.
Oh, do they call them battle vests?
That's what they call them, yeah. All
Oh,
the
okay.
all the
Interesting.
I
stuff
I was walking through Walmart.
on. Uh-huh.
Oh, and you bought a shirt. There's
How
nothing
long
wrong with
ago was
that.
that? Today?
Like 2 days ago, 3 days ago,
Oh, that's
something like
awesome. Now I got to go to Walmart. I usually avoid Walmart, and Emily was there this morning. I should have told her, get me a Spider-Man shirt. She asked me,
Because you don't have enough, huh?
do you need anything from... No, but that one's good, because I could wear that one under this one, because that's the cover of the comic book, and then you open it, and this is the first page. It's thematic. Like, not just Spider-Man, it's thematic.
There it is. Then you got to make yourself pants of like the first splash page.
Yeah. Give me the right Penthouse magazine. I can make webs in my pants.
Mo was like, that sounds crazy.
I web up my
Yeah.
pants.
Hey, there it is. Webaroni.
Yeah, Weberoni.
All right. So, all right, cool, man. Well, listen. What like I usually ask beforehand, but I didn't. What do y'all want to talk about first? You all want to talk about the book, or the pizza?
Well, I actually have a question for Jay, because he went and saw Evil Dead Burn without me. Like he does every other movie without me. But I was actually wanted to see it, so I was gonna see if even I think I talked to you, Larry, where I was like, "Hey, Larry, if we can all go at the same time, we should." I know you don't want to see it, but
Yeah.
if we're hanging together, that might coerce you. So.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, so I wanted to
Not
hear
really,
Jay's
but
take
maybe.
on it, because
Dude, it's
What'd
funny
you think, Jay?
because I have a hard enough time picturing like Mayor watching the trailer. Like, I don't know if you would get through the trailer, let alone this movie, because this joint is brutal.
Rough Rider asked without spoilers, thumbs up or thumbs down.
Oh, definitely up.
Yeah,
Like,
but with
this movie was
but a
great.
severed hand, thumbs up, right?
Yeah. Um,
What is
Is,
it? Is it like a
is it horror or is it
reimagine?
comedy?
no, it's horror. I mean, there are funny bits, but
So
it's not like,
more like the original, not like
I don't think so.
two.
yes, it's more like Evil Dead 1 than Evil Dead 2.
Yeah,
Yeah, because two wasn't. I don't think it was supposed to be a comedy. It just came out funny.
no,
Um,
it was supposed to, because they had the sound effects, like they edited it in, like I mean, it's like a Three Stooges or a Looney Tunes bit in a lot of them.
Two is where he fights his hand, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it does devolve pretty quickly.
I think the first one wasn't that funny, but they had funny scenes in it that were just, and they just rolled with it in the second one.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's really good. It's without spoilers about a family coming together after the death of a loved one, and
I'm out.
shit goes off.
Oh, I mean,
Dude, all you need to hear is Deadites.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm really interested in watching it, especially because like I never saw the quote unquote remake as like a reboot. I always saw it as like a parallel to it. Like it kind of they're still connected, especially if you watch like Ash versus Evil Dead, the TV show, the series. It that one kind of mentions that there's splintered fates or something, you know. So, and in Evil Dead, in Army of Darkness, they showed 3 different versions of the Necronomicon, and one is the one that Ash uses, and then the other one could be one of the 3 in the supposed remake, and then this one could be the 3rd one, you know. So I was hoping for confirmation of that, but Jay didn't. It might have been either subtle or not there, and it could still be a theory only.
Right.
But yeah.
But yeah.
One of my friends is like, he's a big horror guy too, and he's like, some scenes made him cringe where he's like, ooh. and he's used to gore everything, you know, like, and it still made him cringe, you know. He even said it might make me cringe, you know, like, yeah. See, look, there he left. He's like, I'm out. Fuck this. Like,
I'm here.
he even like a horror guy thinks it's cringy. I'm out. I don't even want to hear about this one.
No.
The review might be as cursed as the books.
I missed it though. What did the guy say?
Oh, that he cringed, and he thinks I would cringe too. Like if I saw some of the scenes. So the gore is up there. Like it's a new level. You know.
Yeah. Look, I was sitting here like when you were talking about it, I'm like, maybe I'll come meet up with you all and you all go watch the movie and I'll go watch something else. Like pull a Amber, go watch a different movie. You know, and then we can meet up afterwards and we can exchange notes. I mean, that movie with the animated puppies was fantastic, guys. You guys really need to check it out.
And watch that be gory. It's like, yeah, it's a documentary about how they put puppies to sleep when there's too many in the kennel. I saw one of those. It was the worst. Like they throw the puppies in this big, like 30 puppies in this big gas chamber all together. You just hear them cry till they just stay quiet. Yeah.
Rough Rider says, is it weird that hearing that makes me want to see it more?
No, not at all. Not among us. Yeah. You may be weird, but you're
think you're weird. I think you're weird right now. It sounds right if you're into that.
Well, the thing is, there's people that actually like watching actual like train people being hit by trains and shit in real like actual footage, and that is that worse than a horror movie? Than somebody that likes gore in horror movies? Like one's fake, one's is it the same? No.
Oh no! You said is it worse? I'm like, yes,
worse.
It's worse.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because some of those people like I hate horror movies, but they'll watch like jihadist beheading or cartel beheading. You know, and like, dude, like, why do you watch that?
No, I agree.
I can't do that.
I remember when, like, I was early. I feel like it was like early in the internet when they started getting footage of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I was just like, no, thank you.
I didn't even like the Saddam Hussein video where they're just like where they hang him, like.
Yeah, none of that stuff.
And that was just hanging. Like, I've never been opposed to seeing a hung man, but you know.
Yeah, there it is. So, I guess speaking of possible comments, let's talk about this pizza. Webberoni. Look, Jay.
I'm a little offended. I thought we were gonna, all 4 of us were gonna have that together at Comic-Con. Like, we grab a slice and each one of us like comes at it from a different angle and we just meet in the middle.
That's not gonna happen. But the only thing is, you know, we were sure.
Are we Lady and the Tramping Pizza? Is that what's happening? Is that what?
We're all tramps.
We might have to put 2 slices together to get a square, so we each get a corner.
Well, we could do Sicilian style. They have that. You could do. That's the beauty of this pizza because of the Webberoni. The style that they do the Webberoni is you can create any pizza as a Webberoni variant. You know, so it's like a Spider-Verse of pizzas.
Oh, what?
It's just the pepperoni with sliced pepperonis, right?
No, it's the way they slice the pepperoni and the way they lay it out, it looks like webbing, and then but it's also they blend it with cheese, so when it melts, it like webs together, and then it's these two types of cheese. I don't know. I was trying to see exactly which two types, but
Parmesan.
it's Parmesan, yeah, and
Yeah.
then and they toast them,
Mozzarella.
and then they toast them. They end up toasting them to get them melted on top to get that pattern, you know. So
Sounds delicious.
So if you get like, let's say like your meat lovers one or like a veggie one, their veggie pizza is really good. Like I don't know if nobody orders it, and that's why the veggies are so fresh. But if I could imagine getting like a full veggie pizza and then doing the pepperoni on top, that would be pretty good for me.
Interesting.
Rough Rider says drinking game. Take a shot every time says Weberoni. Every time anyone says Weberoni. Like, yeah. There you go.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Like, what'd you think of it, Jay?
Oh, I thought it was delicious. Like, it was really good. Like, the Parmesan really hits nice.
Like, I mean, I generally like, and I know people have different thoughts on it or whatever, but I generally think Little Caesar makes good pizza.
Oh, yeah.
And don't get me wrong, like, it's not the best pizza you'll ever have, but it's definitely, especially for like a chain fast food pizza, like, and for it to be like,
it's also like
ready.
$6, right?
Right, dude. You
Yeah.
can't beat the price. The deals are crazy.
I think it went up, but it's still like under 10. And even the
Right.
Weberoni, I think, is like $9.99, the base one. And you can still get it hot and ready, you know? So,
Wow.
yeah.
But is it what the question I was going to ask, and you can answer this too, Moses, is do you feel like it's substantially different, like, flavor than your standard Little Caesar pizza?
Oh, in terms of that mixture that they do on top, like the the two types of cheese, and even the texture of the pepperoni, because they cut the pepperoni in strips, which is basically how do you say?
Like julienne?
Yeah, but when you put that in the oven, it gets crispier faster, and
right.
it almost has like a bacony like crispy bacon texture on top of what you're already having in flavor, and the crust is the same. And if you go like, you can on the app, you can actually just you can pick whatever crust you want and stuff. I was trying to get the pretzel stuffed one, but that wasn't available for me. But I think you can do that, and it comes with two different types of boxes. Like, I think 3 different types of boxes. And then the one in the thumbnail for us is one of them. That's the one I got. And then I'm getting the 2 other ones just clean for me. Like, because I have contacts at Little Caesar.
It's like, I got Little Caesar Connects.
Yeah, so they have a hat. They have a movie-themed Little Caesars hat that I think I might be able to snag too, because that's only for employees. It's just for the
Employees hat, okay.
Yeah, so I think when they're done with the promotion, I might be able. And then I know they had like the standee and stuff, so I'm gonna try and get one of those too.
I'm
I'm a
mad.
sucker for this shit, you know. Like, I mean, I showed you the KFC one with the super. Like, I love fast food promotion. Like, it reminds me of a kid, like when they had those like Looney Tunes, the Batman, the Happy Meal, Looney Tunes, the DC crossover mashup. Like, I love that shit. So, for me, as an adult, this is it, you know. But yeah, it definitely has its own flavor compared to answer your question in a concise way. It does have its own flavor. I wish they could snag a deal where they could license it and do it year round. Just have a Spider-Man pizza year round. Because I would like to try the different variations of it.
That's interesting. Like, I feel like, if it's really popular, they might be able to just keep it and rename it something else, right? Yeah. Jay, you feel like it's a different flavor as well?
Yeah. Like, I remember biting into it and like, oh, that's much better than normal Little Caesars.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I like normal Little Caesars. Like,
Right. You're just recognizing the difference.
Right.
Okay. And it's interesting because I wasn't, like, looking at it, I was like, I like that. To me, I was thinking like, okay, maybe that's just like a Little Caesars pizza with the pepperoni sliced.
Yeah, I
But
thought it was a scam at first to like give you less pepperoni by like
I feel like they
like
might give
laying
you
it out in the
more.
different like formation, but like they actually keep like two of the pepperonis.
right, right.
And especially like Little Caesar's been doing this. They did it for the Batman. We reviewed the Batman pizza. If you haven't seen that, there's actual video of my little drone going over the pizza, kind of like the opening of the first movie. But it was just that was just a Batman shaped pizza. Like bat symbol shaped pizza. It wasn't like any different flavor. And then they had the Fantastic Four, which we reviewed that one too, and that's just four different pizzas, like two
Yeah,
slices of each, and which that I like that variety. So,
yeah, yeah. It's
um,
a cool concept.
yeah, and but it's still like it's no different flavor. You're just having a sampler of pizzas that they offer. But it's its own recipe for the toppings, and you could manipulate it with other like pizzas, which is good. And you can do half pepperoni and half whatever you want on the other too. So that I don't even know if they thought of that as intentional, but for me that reminds me of those scenes where John Romita Sr. used to draw, where it's half Spider-Man and half Peter Parker.
Yeah, yeah,
So like,
yeah.
yeah, I'm having the inner monologue Spidey pizza. So I gotta
Inner
order that
monologue.
next. Yeah, I would do a pepperoni on one and veggie pizza on the other. Cause yeah, I do
I
love
love
that
it.
veggie pizza from them. And then yeah, I didn't do on base. It just comes with the regular crust, but you could do the deeper dish crust. You could do the stuffed
Hmm.
crust. I was trying to do the pretzel crust, but it didn't give me that option. But
Right.
because that might be a whole different thing. But I think if I order the pretzel crust pizza, I could turn that into a Weberoni, instead of
And
like
you
ordering that first and then Weberonize it.
Weberoni. Oh, it's like venomized. No.
Yeah.
Wait. So, and you both ordered it delivery, or did you all go in to go get it? How'd that work?
Oh, you got to hear Jay's story. Jay, you
I
tell him
got a
first.
delivery.
Yeah. And what
What?
happened? That wasn't as good, right?
No, well, they kept my like you get a poster with it, but when you get a delivery,
The guy
you
steals
don't
it
get
from
the
you.
poster, but the
That's some
delivery guy
BS.
takes it.
Yeah.
Like one of
Well,
those
just
things happened.
look. You know the guy. We can go find him.
Now they probably just didn't give it.
Yeah.
You
That
know,
sucks.
I did have to ask for mine too, because I ordered mine on the app, but I went in to pick it up because I got the one across the street from my job, so I know I'll be out at a certain time. I ordered it in the morning and went to pick it up at the time, and then boom, like, and then but I asked the young lady at the counter, I'm like, hey, does this come with a poster? I know they're limited, and you might have run out, and I don't know if there's different ones. It's like, yeah, I think they switch out ones every week, but let me see what they have, and then, yeah, they had the one. She had to go in the back and get it, and she gave it to me, and that's it
Okay.
right here.
That's it right there.
Yeah, you can see it's got Boomerang in the background right there, Spidey right there, and then I'm trying to. There's this little smudge on here that I really love. Let's see if they can.
That
See
let
it.
it catch the light.
Yeah, right here.
You gotta. You gotta.
Yeah.
There you go. Hold it that way.
That
There
little
it is.
smudge, and if you could look closely, it's actually Little Caesar web slinging with a pizza in his hand.
That's
And I love
amazing.
that little detail, man. Like, that's my next tattoo. That little Caesar is slinging.
Listen, I, I, I don't know if you should get that tattoo, Moses, but but I get why you want it.
It's
I
like
get why you
Spider-Man
want it.
and Little Caesars, like. And I mean, I'm a mom and pop pizza guy. Like, I'm fortunate enough to like work in Long Beach, and when I lived in Long Beach is for some reason there's a lot of really good mom and pop pizzas. We got fucking Big E Pizza. I know Jay used to go there a lot when he lived there, and
yeah.
I've tried them because of Jay. Because I was loyal to mine was Pizza Times 2, the original on 7th Street, and but I tried like Porky's Pizza that's down there, Sorrento's, fucking Canadian pizza. There's a place called Canadian Pizza Company in there, and it's like that's really good too. And it's like I'm not a dude that likes fast food pizza chains like that. They're not for me. I'll eat them in a
Pinch.
in a pinch. And actually, one of the wisest people I've ever met said a thing once, and it stuck with me. And it was about pizza, where he goes, pizza is like sex. Like even if it's bad, you still like don't regret in having it, And that man was Larry when we went to the pizza the pizza festival. I'm like, Larry doesn't talk like that. He's pizza drunk,
No. Even when it's bad, it's still pretty good.
Yeah. and again, like, I'm a dude that I'll eat 7-Eleven pizza and still enjoy it, like for the same reason. It's if you got the munchies or you're hungry and you want something quick and fast, it's not the worst pizza in the world. And Little Caesars for me is like that. Like it's actually higher quality pizza. The service is faster than Pizza Hut or Domino's, and to me it tastes better than those. Like for the price too. Like the convenience and like it hits all those marks. So I can't. When people talk crap about it, I'm like, man, you shut your fucking fucked up mouth, man. They're serving the community,
Right? No, absolute. I mean, that's what's real. It's like there's a demographic that they are 100% serving, and it's wider than you think, because that's really the long and the short of it. Because sometimes it's just people that are like, man, like I'm ready for it right now, and I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money.
Yeah. Earlier in chat, Exilla had asked if they had the little, I forgot what they call them, the little poppers. They have these pizza poppers. I don't know if you had them, Larry. They're like little muffins.
Listen. Let's not talk about it. It's so good. It is so good.
The puffs. Yeah, that's what it is. Can I get some Weberoni puffs? I don't know that, but in the name of science, I will find out. And
listen, I had to stop ordering them.
Yeah,
because they're that good. Like legit. Like I remember. Like I'm pretty sure. Didn't I come and tell you all about it the first time?
Probably.
I had one. I'm pretty sure, because I was blown away. I was just like, this thing is so good.
Yeah.
You could get like they come in like little things of 4, and I was just like, dude, like, there's like I was shocked by how delicious they were. Because I mean, I know it's pizza toppings, but the configuration of it is something different. It's almost like a tiny deep dish pizza.
Yeah. And they look like little tiny like cupcakes almost, and it's like but pizza cupcakes. And I don't know what it is about them. They don't fill you up like if you eat like a whole pizza.
I agree. That's what makes them dangerous.
Yeah, because you could eat all 4. I ordered an order of 4, and I'm like, man, I had one on the drive home, and I'm like, everybody's gonna be mad if I finish these. So I finished them and stopped by another Little Caesar and picked up.
No, listen. I think there was a time where I messed around because they have like 3 different types. I'm pretty sure I got an order of all 3, so it was like 4. It was 3 different sets of 4.
Yeah.
And man, I finished them on my own, and I was like, I am going to be a fat person forever.
Hey, that's the way you want to go sometimes. You doing what you love.
Oh, dude, it was so good. It was so good. But yeah, no, they're delicious, and I think they have to stop existing. So
this is actually a preview of the 4 of us reviewing this pizza. So this is just a tease, a little antipasto. But because when we go to Comic-Con, we're gonna have,
you all did a great job, man. Like you all sold me on this joint. Like I'm going to wait till Comic-Con because that way Oz and I can have that experience together. But if you all can wait till I get there, to order the pizza. But you all sold me. I'm sitting here like, if I was a different person, I would be ordering this joint after the show. Because I usually eat dinner after the show anyway on Wednesdays. And I was like, man, like they made this joint sound real good.
You eat that late, Larry?
I normally I don't, but on Wednesdays I do, just because it's like I don't like if I eat at before the show,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be hungry after.
Yeah. I had
Like, I
dinner
don't-
at 2 today because it's a show day.
Yeah, see,
I usually have my dinner around 6:30.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like 6:30 would be about when, but
Yeah.
I'm like I'm doing the show. I'm not gonna eat and talk. So, so I usually eat after, but I don't like to. Yeah, I like to eat if I can before 8.
So now, back to the pizza. It is there is a negative for me,
What's the negative?
and that's subjective, subjective, not objective.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I'm not a dude that really likes salty stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sensitive to salt just because a part of it is just getting healthy, losing weight and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't eat as much fast food as I used to. I don't eat out as much as I used to, and I cook at home. And when I cook more with spices, not salt. So I'm a little sensitive to it, and the way they cut, I feel like you get more pepperoni. So it was a little salty for me. It was still good. Like I still ate 4 slices, but I think if I would have had 2 and a cup of water, I would have still been as satisfied and enjoyed it. But it definitely. And then they had the garlic sauce. So I felt like getting one of those, and that garlic sauce, the garlic sauce, was saltier. It felt saltier than normal too. So those two mixed together is not. I wouldn't recommend mixing that sauce with it. I'm usually not a dude that does sauce on my pizza like that, unless it's hot sauce. But I was in a garlicky mood, But yeah, so that definitely, like, I wouldn't combine the two if you're sensitive to salt or don't prefer salty things. I know pizza can be salty as it is, just because of everything, the cured meats and all that. But yeah, so that was the only. That's where it loses like half a point, if that.
Got it. Not 9.8
Yeah, out of 5.
out of 5. Right.
And it also, because you do feel, I mean, Jake has said, like, once you really get it, like, you feel like you might have got extra pepperoni than you normally would, and that could contribute to the saltiness, too,
Yeah.
And that's not, I made it. It says, Rough Rider says, the people with high blood pressure in their family history appreciate it.
Yeah,
no,
listen.
look, I was up there myself, so I had to, and I was up there without eating salt. I was just, 310 pounds. So just, I didn't have a lot of dietary restrictions, even being diabetic and stuff. It's like my blood sugar was too high, but it's because I was fat. So as I lost weight, it got under control. And I'm trying to keep losing, so they better not do no fucking. They start doing a Supergirl pizza, we're gonna have a problem.
Look, the fact of the matter is, I feel like you sold me more with the saltiness. I'm like, oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I mean,
Right.
that's part of the savoriness and everything. What I do recommend is how Emily had it. She got the crazy sauce on the side and dips it in the crazy sauce, because their crazy sauce is actually not that salty, and it kind of like. It levels it out. So I tried it with that, and that actually kind of leveled it out a little bit. So I do recommend, if you want to dip it in something. I know people like doing ranch and stuff, but and I can get with that. But sometimes I gotta try it on its own first, But yeah, the crazy sauce dipping helps a little. And
What is crazy sauce like?
it's the dipping sauce that they use for the crazy bread. It's like marinara sauce.
It's like marinara.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
But their sauce, they don't put a lot of salt in their sauce, because I think they put it on the bread when they dust it with the garlic parmesan thing, and
Got it.
all that. So, but yeah, their sauce is good, man. I could drink that. I hope it's not. And they don't put like lard in it or something, because yeah, that sauce is good. Like we keep a little bit extra and then dip other stuff in it, like Wonder Bread. We make our own pizza with Wonder Bread and cheese.
I love the idea, which this is like going back.
Hexzilla in chat is like their crazy sauce does. Fuck, it's so good. Like he couldn't even
That's
form
too
the
funny.
sentence right.
Right, exactly, right? He's like, brain just went a little haywire.
He got a brain hunger boner.
Like you mentioned earlier how it's like pizza variants or whatever, and I'm like, man, like that would actually be pretty cool if they did do like a promotion with the last Spider-Verse movie that was like different versions of pizzas, like a
Yeah.
friggin' Webberoni Noir,
Man,
or things like that. Like,
yeah,
that would actually be pretty cool. Like,
yeah.
but it's a lot. Like, they would have to, like, because that would be them. I mean, Little Caesars only has so many pizzas to begin with, as is, right? So it's like, if they were added, like, it would basically double their menu.
Right,
So,
yeah.
and I don't know if that'd be worth it for them, but it's a cool concept though. Like, I would definitely, like, I would make sure I got one of every pizza, even the one I didn't like, because I know they would make one that I'd be like, okay, I don't want that pizza, but I'll order it anyway.
What I'm gonna try to do is come up with like a recipe for each variant.
Yeah.
And I know what Spider Ham's gonna be.
What?
It's like Webberoni, but with Canadian bacon.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
There it is. Do they even have Canadian bacon at
Yeah, I think they just call
Little
it ham.
Caesars?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. There it
Yeah,
is.
but I mean, it's different than ham, but it's the similar flavor,
Yeah. All right. So Jay, what would you rate the Webberoni pizza?
I would give it a 5. It was like really good. Even the
There it
next
is.
day when I reheated it up.
There it is.
Oh yeah, that's another yeah, because good pizza is good cold, but then when you reheat it, and then if you have an air fryer, Jay, that's it's like brand new. It's like zombie pizza is back. It's almost back to what it was before,
Oh, nice.
and you still want to kill it.
What about you, Moses? What would you rate it?
Yeah, about like a 4.8 just for the saltiness, but
Yeah.
that comes with it. I can't. Again, that's just subjective. That's not a criticism on it. I can't even criticize it on it because that's fast food as a whole. It's salty. So to me, so I can't. But yeah, just for me, that's that.
All right.
And I hear they're gonna have more prints too and more boxes. So I'm gonna be getting.
Wow.
From my connection, I'm gonna be getting more boxes and hopefully a standee, maybe a hat, and then maybe I'll talk her into. We could do our recipes for the Spider-Verse.
Tell her, look, you about to get somebody promoted. Make the pitch.
Let's no. I was thinking just let us come after hours and we'll just eat pizza, make pizza, and eat, and just film a video doing it.
You're like, this is our Nor variant.
Yeah.
this is our pizza Gwen.
Yeah.
So, Oz, what would you rate the review, buddy?
Still want to try it.
Okay. Like, that's on a scale of I don't want to mess with it anymore to I'm gonna go buy it right now.
Nah, I'm not gonna buy it right now. I'll wait till Comic-Con.
Okay, cool.
I'll eat it in front of you guys.
I do want to commend the people on the app too, because that app works. Like, it's probably one of the better fast food apps, like user interface and stuff. Very simple to use, easy to find what I needed to. Not like that piece of shit Habit Burger.
Well, look, there it is. Habit. Look, you need to get your people in order, man. Tell
They're going to be replaced
your web
by
engineers.
robots. That's where I want AI and robots to take over, because the people suck. And, it ain't their fault. They're frustrated. I get it, but fuck, I'm hungry.
What are they frustrated about? Like the habit.
People like assholes like me being mad about the app not working. Because the app wasn't working, so I had to go in and be like, and then they're like, I tried to order, they can't take an order. They're like, oh, the system's out, we can only take credit card. And then it's like, okay, can I get, I want, 2 Habit Burgers with no pickles. And they're like, oh, wait, hold on. And then they just come over, pull out this big old tablet that's the same fucking app that wasn't working, and then have me, and I'm like, I'm not touching that motherfucking thing. You put it in for me, because I ain't touching that thing. I already got frustrated. I almost threw my fucking phone.
Sounds like my wife.
I'm gonna throw that fucking tablet across the room if I touch that motherfucker. You know.
That's fair. Yeah. So cool, man. Cool. All right. You guys ready to talk some comics?
Hexilla's on me. Habit closed down here. Good food, but the app is shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So yeah, they're going under me.
That's crazy. Like I remember
I would literally just buy all of them if I could, and just make it all automated. Like you could get robots to make those burgers. Like so we don't have to pay people or taxes on people and health care, and I don't have to deal if they get pregnant or if they fuck each other instead of making burgers. No, like
I'm just listen. You went down a rabbit hole right there.
Hey, like, you ever worked at a restaurant? That shit happens.
It does happen. I agree with you. The Habit. They made good burgers.
They are. Just,
yeah, and so
they just don't make good apps.
It's interesting because I feel like the Habit used to be more. Like it was a chain, but it was almost like it was almost like somewhere in between fast food and a restaurant, like sit down,
like Shake Shack.
Yeah, but even I feel like not that it was even like less. Like I feel like Shake Shack almost is more fast foody. Yeah, it's like it leans even closer to like restaurant, like but that's interesting, like. And I didn't even know they went all automated. Like I feel like I haven't been to a Habit in a minute.
I think they're going automated, but they don't want to tell people they're going automated because there's a backlash for that right now. And so they say, "Oh, our terminals are done. We can only take like, dude." When I went, like everybody was trying to pay cash. They literally lost like 5 customers, and we're here in Watts. I mean, people get cash, and it's like you got people. I don't want to say it because I don't want ICE coming down here, but there's people that don't speak English like that. That counter kiosk thing doesn't have language. So having a person from the community, they specifically hire people from the community, so they speak Spanish. So it's like having an interface with a person as an option is integral for business. If you want to do business here. If you don't want to do business here, stay the fuck out. Why?
I don't even understand how you have an app that doesn't have Spanish as an option.
Yeah, their kiosk does it. Yeah. But I mean, this is the world we live in right now. Like it's opposition. It's for a reason.
I guess
we know where Habit donated their tax deductible money to. Same place as New Balance and Chick-fil-A.
Oh, jeez. All right, comics. You guys ready to talk? Spider-Man
review.
Oh. 5 out of 5. 6 out of 5. Sorry, Jack. Go for it.
All right.
Comic book
review.
Comic book
Like
review.
Well, not like that, but like.
I love it. All right. So, folks, we have Spider-Man Long Way Home #1. This is a limited series that's written by Jonathan Hickman, pencils by Adam Kubert. And it is, I think 5 parts, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's a 5-part series that takes place out of continuity, and you have Spider-Man basically being recruited to go and go into South America to try to snag a cosmic cube that is being constructed by A.I.M. And in the course of that, you have uh, a a pre-Punisher Frank Castle and an extra disgruntled Bruce Banner, all trying to vie for this same cosmic cube. I should mention the colors are by Arthur Hesley and letters are by VC's Ariana Mayer. So, uh,
They did their
look,
job.
look the colorist or the letterer or
The
both.
Oh,
colorists.
yeah.
The colorist. Okay. And what makes you say that, Jay?
That one panel of the Hulk behind the Hydra guys.
Ah, got you. No, that was actually a standout page for me too. Where I was just like, okay, yeah, but what was it about it for you that made it striking?
Just the way he like blends in the shadows. Like you have the shadow, like Hulk is there, but like he's partly in shadow and like partly out. Like, yeah, it's just really striking. A really great panel.
Okay, there it is. Oh, look, I'm trying to see if I can bring it up real quick for you. There it is. Yeah, no, look, you are not wrong. Like the Hulk, definitely looking like extra extra ragey in that moment. Um,
Kind of give me
these,
those like Del Keown vibes, you know?
yeah,
Like, yeah.
absolutely. Um, this, tell me, what do y'all think of these Hydra uniforms? Like this design here.
I love them. Like, they look kind of like they look a little more intimidating, you know? Like they're like
I can see
ninjas,
that.
you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's funny because I know my mind immediately went to more so like they almost look like Spider-Man, um, like when Spider-Man was in the phase of making all the different types of
Yeah.
suits. It looks
Yeah.
like one of those types of suits, like
Yeah,
a
like the
Spider-Man
one that like
suit.
the sonic absorption one or one of those.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, man. Like, I look, I like I said, Jay. I think you're spot on when you say that that color and like I mean, look, the of course you got Kubert doing his thing too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, um, Mo, like I know you brought this to the table, man. I would ask you, what was it about this book that made you decide to, to bring it to the forum, but after reading it, I was like, oh, dude, like this feels like this was like tailor made for you to read.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Eh.
I felt the opposite.
Oh, for Moses?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why
I,
so? Why do you feel the opposite? Then?
it's a Spider-Man book with very little Spider-Man.
mhm.
Mm,
And while that works for me, even though I
mm-hmm,
mistakenly thought it was a one shot at first, so I was like, oh, that's weird. But then
mm-hmm.
once I got to the end, it's like, oh, okay, no, that's a good amount of Spider-Man, at least for me.
Right, right.
Like as an issue one. But I know Mo, in general, if it's called Spider-Man,
Yeah.
he wants Spider-Man like front and center.
Yeah.
That's fair. No, that's a fair assessment. What? Make the call, Moses. Like, how did you feel about it?
I can see why Joe thinks that because that's kind of the reason I didn't like was it Spider-Man the first one was it Homecoming. Like I'm like what the fuck? It's like he's Iron Kid, you know? Like what the fuck, you know? Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like in those movies, like he's Peter Parker with an Iron Man suit, essentially. And that's not what I want in the Spider. So those two movies I vilify, you know. But, and then we got where we're at now, and it's a little different, and then, but I didn't have that feeling as much because it is one of five. So it's like when I look at it for a movie, it's like the setup, and it's the story of this. And what helped is how this story was told, because it's for me, it's like Predator, but Hulk is the Predator, and it's like, and it hits the mark. Like, it's literally the helicopter scene from Predator that they're doing. So for me, I'm like, I love Predator. It's one of my favorite movies. I was just hoping they said, like, if it bleeds, we can kill it, But oh, you son of a bitch, But yeah, but it had that feel with these characters, and then even like, I mean, I love Howling Commandos, and this felt like Howling Commandos, like a different version of Howling Commandos 2. So
right,
so I'm like, and then how like Spider-Man was thrown into it, how he ties into it, helped too. The whole the confession scene was a little weird. I think we could have done without that because it didn't go anywhere yet. But we don't know what issue 2 brings or 3 or whatever. But I don't think we even needed that at all as far as this first issue. Like, we could have put more Spider-Man in it, I love when, I love that he's being recruited by S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff. And,
right.
And then between this issue and then this newest episode of X-Men 97, I'm like, man, I love Predator. Like, everybody's writing stuff like Predator or Alien, like, because it had the Alien feel too with in the X-Men 97,
Yeah,
because that's always Brood always kind of had that, Not we're not talking about that right now, but yeah.
Right. It's interesting.
I did think of you when Morph turned into Spider-Man.
Dude, like I was telling Emily, I love, and I kind of want to call him Changeling too because of his look, but I love I love his episodes because you never know what he's gonna turn into, and now that like they're together, like he could turn, turned into Deadpool, he turned into Silver Samurai, he turned into Jean, he turned into Cyclops, like it's great. I love it.
Yeah.
Even like the Spider-Man one was cool too, because they didn't do nothing stupid like have him shoot webs or anything either. Yeah.
So it's just going back to the book. It's really interesting because you said a lot where I'm just like I personally like found the confessionals opening pretty cool. Like, I liked it. I feel where you're coming from though, like where you're like, oh, like maybe like there wasn't any kind of payoff to it in the issue, so maybe it's not necessary. It might be something down the way, but I kind of felt like it was a good way to introduce the character, which is what it kind of felt like to me. Even though there's a lot of implication in it, where it's like, like if somebody's new, they may not know that that's Bruce Banner, and he turns into the Hulk necessarily or whatnot, So, but this book maybe isn't written for necessarily like people that aren't versed in these characters. The second thing I did,
sometimes that could be refreshing as a fan too, because you're not not being caught, nobody's holding your hand, and you just throw in too,
Right. I did pull up the page that you were talking about with the helicopter, and I was like, I really liked this, like just the paneling on this, and like how they made like the long panels down the page, but at the same time they have the people all like the team having the conversation down the rope. And I was like, I'm like, that's very cool, like like how they made that happen. And so I thought that was like really well done, just because it's like it conveys what it is that you're trying to show. It felt like we were going down the rope with them, And
when you talk about the colorist too, where it's like, drawing a night scene, like, it's like shooting a movie, like depending on what light you use, like you might not be able to capture. So in drawing, you can, but like look how bright that moon is, and like the sky around it, and the little bit of clouds. Like it's like night, but you're able to see it. going in dark except for the moonlight, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
you really get that feeling. Like, even the way they color the face, like, with the shadows, and it's like that cold blue light. And
Yep.
yeah, I love it.
And then my whole thought was, while I did recognize the fact that Spider-Man wasn't in it as much, like what you didn't get with Spider-Man, or the reason why you don't have that much Spider-Man is because you got Hulk, which is one of Moses' favorite characters, and then Punisher, which is another character that you like a lot too. I was being super dense because I had seen the book, and for whatever reason, like the cover, the original, like, the A cover or whatever,
Yeah.
like I saw Spider-Man and I saw the Hulk in the background. I didn't put the Punisher together because I wasn't looking, I guess, on that side of the cover.
Yeah.
I was too busy like looking at the Cosmic Cube, I guess. And so I didn't even know Punisher was going to be in this joint until I started reading it. And I was like, oh. And I was like, okay, this is different. I'm not mad at it. So, but yeah, so I was just like, that's why I was like, oh yeah, Moses is having a field day with this joint.
And it's Hickman writing it too, like, so it's
Right.
like coming off of the Ultimate Universe, like, and one of the things that drew me to it is because there is a lot, Amazing Spider-Man still going strong. We're anticipating issue 1000 coming in September, and like jumping on points are. They're there. They make them there, but again, those hold your hand a lot. It's like, okay, and then or they change the status quo, and then to eventually bring it back again. So
Right.
try doing that game again. Like I don't mind getting them and reading them and checking in on them as one of my favorite characters. But I'm really loving these like mini series or offshoot series like Ultimate Spider-Man, like Renew Your Vows. I love the Ghost Spider stuff too that ties into that. It's awesome. And like, what was the other one? The one that turned into, it was Nonstop Spider-Man that turned into Savage Spider-Man. I don't think they even concluded that, but
Yeah.
I love that series a lot. Like, and it's like, it's just these different ways of telling a Spider-Man story without having to change the character or revamp it or anything. And they're just not part of the main continuity directly. I think some of them do have. I don't think this one does, but I think like Nonstop still had a little bit of it because it was from a part in time when he was like in the college teaching, I think, or counseling or whatever, or tutoring. But yeah, it's so like for someone like me that loves Spider-Man, it gives me a story to read where I don't have to worry about like. I don't think they. Like Nonstop Spider-Man and Savage Spider-Man, they didn't think of fucking
Continuity.
They didn't think continuity, and I don't know if they were thinking of sales, because
Got you.
Because it's like it's just something that something
They're like,
special.
this is cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even Bloodlines. That's why I love Bloodlines too. It was a different take, and that one's a little different way of doing it. The J.J. Abrams one with the son, I think that one finished, but it was only 3 issues. I gotta finish that. But but I love these Spider-Man stories like that. That's why I love like Spider-Man Reign and all those too, because it's like you still get the same character you like, and you just don't have to worry about if you've been behind, you don't have to worry about catching up and jumping in, or jumping in and being the beginner's guide to Spider-Man all over again, or they change it so that new people can like it, Like all of a sudden he's pansexual, which I don't even mind all that shit. But it's they keep reinventing these characters.
All of a sudden he's pansexual. Yeah. Like, so Oz, what did you know about this book before going in, and what was your impression after actually reading it?
Nothing. I thought it was a one shot too. So I was a little angry at first. Well. It starts off with Punisher, and I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna get some Punisher, and then they tell him to wait outside like a little bitch.
He's doing Overwatch.
He keeps him safe,
like a little bitch.
Wow.
He didn't keep nobody safe. You saw all those bodies.
Well, he couldn't keep his family safe either. That's watching. Again, it's pre-Punisher.
You're right. He is just overwatching, just watching, talking to. Who was he talking to? Because I swear I read it and I thought he was calling Waller.
No, Wallet.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, Waller, what the fuck?
No. Wallet is the code name of the head of that unit. The first guy that gets killed. Which that sequence was awesome. Well, I guess I'm not sure he's not the first guy that gets killed, but the sequence with him where I guess he was gonna throw like the bando of grenades at the Hulk, and the Hulk tossed the one of his own dude's body at him, and then they just blow up. I was like, dude, like, because again, just the level of storytelling, like, like you could tell, like, man, these Kuberts, man, they know how to tell stories visually. Yeah. And like that whole sequence of him just like getting that tossed at him was amazing. But that guy that was gonna throw the grenades is Wallet.
The body he threw at him, like Hulk ripped like his off his feet or something like that.
Oh,
like,
dude.
It was just feet on the.
I don't even know why that. Like, why did that happen like that?
That's how fast. Like he did it. Like it's just force and speed. Like E equals MC squared. Larry, you know physics. You know
physics. And that's fair, I guess.
And I love that the Gatling gun was on the floor too, because that reminds me of the Predator scene where the guy's like, "I'm gonna have me some fun."
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah.
The Predator vibes. But
I also started to get a little upset that very minimal Spider-Man, but it's the first issue, so it's all set up.
Right.
And the action is still good. I really like what they did with the Punisher. With his
Overwatch?
face.
Oh, yeah, looking like Chapel.
Yeah, but it's not really. I don't think you can actually do makeup like that if you're not a professional makeup artist. But it still looks cool.
Right, which is the point.
Yeah, and it lets you know. Yep, that's Frank Castle right there. That's him. That's him watching.
There he is.
Because he doesn't like do anything to make you think that's Punisher, so they gotta like show you.
Yeah, I think you're right. So, here's the sequence here where you got Hulk basically coming out of the fire with the guy that he got.
I love that picture too.
I know, dude. It is pretty amazing, right? Like I'm like, dude, Kubert was on right for that one, and of course, like you said, like the friggin' colors, like yeah. And then here's Wallet with his bando. Then he's getting knocked out of the panel, which is awesome there. And then the explosion, all his guys are like, God damn.
And then the letter doing his job right there with every grenade going off milliseconds after each other.
and then again, this close up too. Like, oh my God. Like, I feel like this is something that friggin' the Kuberts.
The only thing I didn't like about that close-up is his eyes are a little asymmetrical.
Yeah. Got you.
But other than that, it's tight.
Yeah, no, look, it works for me, man. I was just like, oh, I love that. But, whew, okay. So, you got over the lack of Spider-Man because you realized it wasn't just one issue.
I'm sure there'll be a lot more Spider-Man in the upcoming issues.
How did you feel about the story itself? Like, I know that, you only delve into Marvel every so often, but it's like, but I know that a lot of these characters are characters you're familiar with and concepts, but, what did you think in regards to, like, this initial issue from that perspective, from the story perspective?
I think it's fine. It's a little confusing that I guess we have a proto Punisher, but a fully fledged Spider-Man. Like I don't know. You guys know the timelines a little bit better than I do, but I feel like that's not right.
No, that fits.
Well, I mean, it depends. Like it doesn't fit, like say the main continuity, I'll say it like this. And I can't speak for certain, but it feels like this Spider-Man, the main thing is it's an out of continuity story, right? So you can tell, like you can place the characters wherever you want, basically, right? But this does feel like an older Spider-Man. It doesn't feel like, and not like necessarily like, um, you know, been married to Mary Jane for a while and could have had a kid type Spider-Man. Not that far, but it's not. It doesn't feel like it's definitely not high school Peter Parker, and it's definitely not like it doesn't feel like Empire State type Peter Parker either. It feels like he's past all that, and so you know that I don't think that that would necessarily line up to when Punisher like to having a Frank Castle that hasn't been Punisher already. But I think that's the whole point of the story, right? Where it's like you don't have to keep all that in mind. They're just taking the characters and placing them into a story, um, and like they're taking some liberties. But yeah, that's how I see it. I don't know. Like how important is that to you, Oz? Like even if it's non-continuity, you're like you'd prefer like okay, if this is an older Spider-Man, then he should already be Punisher.
I don't think it ultimately matters.
Mm-hmm.
It's just weird.
Got you.
It's like they're like,
It's not what you're used to.
well, this happened. This happened just me in the comic book shop last week because there's a Supergirl book, but she's got like some weird blue outfit, and I'm looking like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
It just threw me off. I'm sure there's a reason for it,
Right.
in the story. I'm not reading the book, but just walking by the cover, like I had to stop, and it threw me off.
Got you.
So if you're worried about, for me, if you're worried about Punisher not being Punisher yet, like in terms of continuity and Spider-Man, I mean, it took 129 issues for the Punisher to finally exist. That's Amazing Spider-Man. So that's like at least, I don't know in continuity time, but that's what, like 6 years or some shit. Like, you know? So if he was Spider-Man for at least 6 years, I mean, that's pretty established. We're not talking year 1, year 2 Spider-Man here, you know?
I hear that. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Nah, that was before I was alive, so it doesn't count.
No, but again,
doesn't
that's
exist.
the point. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Punisher came after Spider-Man chronologically, publication history, and in continuity too. You know.
True. Yeah. So, how did you feel about the art, Oz?
It was good.
Yeah.
You guys already talked about all the good parts, except for the Punisher face.
Yeah.
That shit's not easy to do.
To draw, you mean?
Like that, where like it looks like it's makeup, but it's not like transparent.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I would agree.
That, you got that between the pencil, the line art, and like probably the communication between Kubert and the colorist. That's like, how much description was there, or even Hickman. Like if Hickman designed it in his head, like how does he get Kubert to do it and the colorist too? Like, and when you get these type of people doing these type of comics, like you need them to be like 5-6 issues.
Yeah.
I was pissed.
It's a good team.
Go ahead.
I feel like that's a conversation that probably happened between the colorist and the artist.
Yeah.
Like they had to get together and say, well, how do people know it's Punisher? Like motherfucker looks like Bruce Wayne if you just draw him like regular.
Yeah.
So we got to do something special. And then
That's
I don't know
hilarious.
which one of the two did it or if it was a combination, but it came out great.
Yeah. No, it looks good. It looked good, but it is funny though because immediately when I saw it, especially in that first the introductory panel, I immediately was like, "Oh, it's Chapel. It's Whitechapel." Which
Dude, that's an awesome band.
Whitechapel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for those that are like, who is he talking about? That's a character from the original Youngblood, and he had a skull on his face, which,
The guy that
I
killed Spawn.
he
Or
was the guy
Al
that killed
Simmons,
killed Al Simmons, yeah, but also too, like definitely like very much coded in the Punisher-ish kind of vein though. So it's almost like like a full circle homage, you know.
Yeah, and
So
then yeah, and then Whitechapel, if you're wondering, is also a cool band. So
there it is.
check them out on Bandcamp.
I'm baking.
No,
So
nobody
okay.
thought Crossbones at all.
Nah, Crossbones is different.
Yeah, he's like a luchador.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this could be pre-Luchador Mask.
No, but you're thinking movie Crossbones, like yeah, no, definitely not movie Crossbones. I love the actor that plays him, but I don't like movie Crossbones.
I hear you. Yeah.
Rough
So-
Rider 86 says, "I'm sorry, Al. Spawn animated series." That was a good moment.
Yeah, absolutely. What else? What else do we want to say about Spider-Man: Long Way Home? Like
So
where?
I
Go
was
ahead.
angry because I knew it wasn't a one shot. I knew it was a miniseries, but I read it what feels like so long ago that I'm like, is this motherfucker delayed? But I guess it comes out like July 31st, the second issue.
Yeah,
Because it
yeah.
came
Like
out
I
June
mean,
26th, so they're like on a 5-week schedule or something. But it's still like, I felt like I read it forever ago, and I'm like waiting for the next issue, you know?
yeah.
And
That's
also,
fun.
I
You
think-
just like it because
Yeah,
it's only
yeah,
like two.
exactly,
That's only
yeah.
2 Wednesdays ago.
right. But that's for real, but for some reason it feels like forever. Like and also you should check out the Dave Johnson variant cover, because then you wouldn't have been confused about the Punisher.
You know what? I don't know if I have some variant covers that I did pull up. I forgot about.
There's
those.
more.
Well, I don't. There's a few. Yeah, there is a few. I couldn't find them. I couldn't find good pictures of them all. Like just because I guess the book isn't promoted, in the same way that some other Marvel titles are. But yeah, I saw this one. Oh, wait a minute. That's not going to help. Hold on. Hold. So I saw this one.
Oh yeah, that one was good too.
Yeah. And
I like that one because that's kind of homage to like Amazing Spider-Man 129.
Right. It definitely has that vibe to it or whatever. And then I did see this one.
Yeah, that one's cool, but
Yeah. I'm not as big of a fan of that one either. I know, like it's not bad by any means. It's just not. It doesn't have as fun of a vibe as the
let's see if we can see this.
the other one. But then here's I went and on the Marvel site they have variant covers here, and so it's not full shots of these, and maybe I can.
That's the Dave Johnson one, the third one to the right.
Third one. Hold on, I'm gonna make it bigger.
Yeah.
So the third one to the left, which so wait. So wait, is it the left or the right?
It's the one. See, the middle one is the main one, right?
Right.
So it's the one, not the one that you showed before, but the other one.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Olmec
Okay.
head?
Gotcha. Yeah.
So
And then I guess they have a.
I can share my screen here if you bring me up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hold on. Let me. There you go. Yeah.
It's not. Hold on, I gotta focus. Yeah, you could tell that's the Punisher in that one. And he's got that big old gun too.
Yeah. No, it's cool. And then I guess they have a Magic the Gathering Thanos card variant.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, there was a whole fucking wall of Magic the Gathering covers.
yeah. I don't think anybody
yeah.
wants them.
I mean, I'm sure that there's a market for some people,
Yeah, yeah.
but
But it's like not one white one, but you got a bunch of those. Like, come on.
so yeah. Yeah, so but yeah, there are a decent amount of variants for this. So yeah. All right. You guys want to rate the book? You all ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Look, let's start with you, Oz. What would you rate Spider-Man Long Way Home?
I think I can do a 4. It had enough action in it. 5 if you actually had more Spider-Man and actual Punisher, but it's close enough.
Got you. Okay. All right. Jay, what are you rating Spider-Man Long Way Home?
It's like I'm out.
Sad Cyclops.
That's the review of the Odyssey right there. Sad
Oh,
Cyclops. It's like, there's a black Helen of Troy. Sad Cyclops.
Like you messed around and dipped out at the best possible time, Jay.
Oh, okay.
Now, what would you rate Spider-Man Long Way Home?
I would give it a 4 out of 5. Like,
Okay.
I really enjoyed it. I don't know what would have made it a 5,
Mm-hmm.
but 4 out of 5 seems right.
That's fair. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Moses Magnum, what would you rate Spider-Man Long Way Home?
I'm kind of with Jay where I don't know what would make it a 5, but it's a 4 for sure. And I think, honestly, I think if it was just a graphic novel and I read it from beginning to end, it probably would be a 5, I think that's probably what's holding me because it's like, I don't know where it's going to go. And it could be
Yeah.
like one of those like things like the Aladdin movie where it's like, you got that one dude starting off the story and then he never comes out again. So it's like, that's why I feel like that's what the confession scene is. So that might be knocking it down a point for me,
Got you. Okay. So listen, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 4.5. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was interesting takes on the characters. I think it's just a matter of seeing where the story is gonna take us. And I really would like for us to revisit this when it's complete because I think it'll be interesting to see where we end up. But the reality is, I think the only thing in this book that actually I was like, I don't know about that one, was the idea of them making a cosmic cube from parts of a super adaptoid. Just like, I mean, super adaptoid is doing some stuff. I don't know if it's like doing enough stuff that is like you can make a cosmic cube out of it, but okay, like it's A.I.M. They're smart, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm interested. I'm definitely looking forward to the next issue. So, all right, gents, you guys feel up to doing a little bit of news?
Yeah, man, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Woo! Comic book news.
We should have a
Comic book
like current.
news.
Well, not like that, but like.
Okay. So, Mo, I did see that you put into chat a story about the Batman sequel getting delayed.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
I mean, I don't like delays, as as we've, and I also don't like being shown test footage, especially if like test footage is like gonna tell me that it's delayed. Like, just show me the fucking movie already. Like, shut the fuck up until the movie's ready. Like, know what I mean? Yeah, like. They say bad press is still good press. Like, fuck you. Just shut the fuck up and tell me when the movie's coming out, and then get me make a pizza of it at Little Caesars and get me ready.
So yeah,
I'm not too much for foreplay. Yeah.
it got delayed to February 18th, 2028, which I'm
Yeah,
like,
man. What
man,
the fuck? Like,
I like that. Yeah.
I think they're waiting for the universe to be rebooted again.
Well, and that's there is a little bit of speculation
Yeah.
about this for some folks where people are kind of like, is this like them trying to like connect that series to the wider DC universe somehow? And don't get me wrong, that is just pure speculation. I don't think that there's any kind of concrete, like I mean that kind of stuff comes, of course, the only concrete stuff is you can get for stuff like that is announcements, but I don't even think there's any credible rumors that that's the case. It's literally just pure speculation. But I did figure, I mean, if this movie did get delayed because they're trying to make it a part of the wider like DC cinematic universe right now, how would you feel about that? Like Oz, what would you think of that?
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I believe it. But if they did, how would you feel about it?
See,
The question made Oz tired.
Well, I mean, the problem is, I know they're trying to go with the older Batman, like in the regular.
Yeah, but what if they change their minds and want to go with this guy?
Gunn doesn't have that kind of credibility.
I mean, it's already done, so it's easy to just extend his contract, and it's I mean, he doesn't have to write it, he just has to say, hey, you know what, well, fuck it, we'll just go with this guy. The movie's already made. They don't have to like reintroduce. They don't need fan speculation of he's gonna be as good as Pattinson or as bad as Affleck or as good as Affleck or whatever. Like he's already proven.
I don't think they could rope Pattinson in for that.
You don't think he likes money?
No. He doesn't need money. He's got Twilight money.
He does have Twilight money.
Yeah, but he's also in one of the best Batman movies out too. Like,
he surprised me how good of Batman he is. Just how good he looks in the costume.
Yeah, no, he's a good Batman. I did not like that Bruce Wayne that much, but the Batman was good.
I spent months talking shit about him not doing push-ups, and then you know what? He didn't need them in the costume anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so you're.
I think it would be good. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't want you guys getting my hopes up, thinking that they're gonna do something good, and then I'm gonna be disappointed.
I hear you. Yeah. What do you? How would you feel about that, Jay? Would you care if, or would you care for the Batman to be incorporated into the larger DC cinematic universe?
I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, you mean like probably if they did it, it would be like a year one type of thing, right? And then Brave and the Bold would be current Batman.
Wait. So, wait, are you saying year one like a separate movie that kind of brings him into the DC, like establishes him inside of the DCU, or
Like the Batman 1 and 2 being just like early
oh,
Batman, and then like when you get to like Batman the Brave and the Bold, that's him in the current day.
mm. I mean, yeah, I mean, it might go that way. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if. Well, I mean, I guess Brave and the Bold. It's like that was assuming that they even have like a movie for them to team up, as opposed to it just being one of their movies. But yeah, but I will say that Pattinson's Batman and friggin' this like new Superman, like that feels like that would be actually kind of a fun.
They're literally like the way I described. Like, you don't need a gritty Superman movie and then the Batman movies have been hokey except for like the Dark Knight and those, but those don't connect to nothing. This is literally like the polar opposite. It's like the cartoons. Like they look like they could fit with each other. Like
100%.
you know, they look similar age. You know, like and they could play off each other because of how gritty the one is and how hopeful this Superman is, even with the changes they made. You know. And yeah, so I think it'd be easier. I think you don't even have to do like because you know the first one's like year 2. So say like this new one it's gonna by the time it comes out it's gonna be like year 5. It's like then you could just jump to world's finest, you know? You don't need the brave and the bold, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So, but yeah. So it's interesting too. Another thing that got brought up that I've been seeing, the buzz for when this got announced, like people are like, oh, okay, so the Batman sequel is coming out in February 28th or February 2028, and we got a little bit of footage, and they're like, we've officially seen more of this Batman sequel than we have of the Avengers movie that's supposed to come out at the end of this year. So
they'll probably have a trailer for Comic-Con.
Probably. Like that's probably
ahead of the Spider-Man movie.
Look, they might have it at the World Cup finale. They're trying to make that thing like the Super Bowl.
They put out a picture of what everybody's going to look like.
Who?
Kang?
The Doomsday. Like
really?
Everybody. Yeah. You haven't seen it, huh?
No. Share it with the class eyes.
Should have said put it in our pre-production.
I thought you guys have seen it.
No, assume we don't. Always.
Yeah. So, but no, I haven't seen that at all. Because that's what I'm saying. Like people are like, and I agree. I'm like, there's not a lot of news yet. But I agree. Like I felt like, okay, if we don't hear or see something at Comic-Con, then it's going to be strange. Because it's
not
like
Doctor Strange.
No, Strange isn't in it.
Is Strange not in this movie? Everybody's in this
Are we
movie.
sure?
Not according to that picture. I mean, he might, but
He wasn't one of the people in the.
So when you said everyone, you didn't really mean everyone.
everybody in the movie.
Was he not one of the chairs?
Yeah, but that changed because that was also the black dude that they fired. That was in the chair. So you can't go by those chairs no more.
What black dude?
The dude that was Kang.
Oh, was he?
I don't know. It just felt like something I should say.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that was post.
But I think there's people that dropped off of the movie or something too, like from the chair. Let's see.
So
That doesn't look that impressive.
is that like?
That
Is this like
put out by Marvel?
it was?
Yeah,
It looks like AI did it.
and like
I know
Japanese
that's
Con or
it. Sure,
something like that.
it sure doesn't look like it's official to me. Like, but okay, interesting. No, I had not seen that.
And like Chris Hemsworth hasn't had those arms since like probably Thor 2. Like
Look, you're gonna leave Chris Hemsworth alone, man.
You notice Chris
He's living
Evans
life.
is holding busted up Mjolnir.
he hasn't had those arms either since like Captain America 1.
I mean, listen. You got to stop talking about how fit these guys are, Boz.
Hey, they're playing superheroes, gods amongst men. Like
They're fit.
not fit enough.
Not fit enough.
Yeah.
It's like,
I
dang.
like, yeah. I want that Liefeld chest.
Dude, that Mystique looks horrible.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Who is it? Is it Rebecca Romijn?
Supposedly, yeah. These are all supposed to be the from the movies, except for this guy.
Which guy?
Gambit?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can't see my cursor
No.
Oh yeah, I can see it now.
right there. You see it right there.
I see it. I see it.
It definitely
You'll
doesn't
see
look
it.
like Gambit.
And Chang-Chi over here feels like they just pasted him on.
Yeah.
They're like, he doesn't fit with any of the groups.
Yeah.
But you know what? Mr. Fantastic doesn't look like he's part of the Fantastic Four. They're over here looking at his jacket like, what the fuck?
That Mr. Fantastic looks like that green Guy Gardner, man.
I don't even remember this guy's name.
That's what you call Joaquin Torres.
Yeah, fake ass Falcon.
He's not fake Falcon. He's Falcon.
No, this is the real Falcon right here.
That's Captain America.
He could be both. Slash, you know?
Well, Slashes and Guns N' Roses.
So, okay.
Yeah, this definitely doesn't like. I hope they don't have a trailer till they're ready, because I don't want to see a trailer that exemplifies this. You know?
You're hilarious.
Oh, I just
Like-
noticed Loki's right here.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
what?
see. I've seen this image a few times. I
Oh.
just noticed there's Loki on the throne right there.
Yeah, I sure would not have seen that if you didn't say something.
Can you zoom in on the Avengers side? Because I want to see who else is all in there.
That's already zoomed in. See, this
Oh
is
man,
the
yeah.
original.
Never mind. Weak.
You're trying to see.
Yeah, I can.
You
I can
talking
put
about
it
the-
in
Actually, you know what?
Bulls?
Let me make
This
my
is-
screen big here.
This is
Yeah, you
Chris
talking about the-
Evans.
Right.
This is Ant-Man.
Oh, it's the Thunderbolts. Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah,
Yes, Thunderbolts.
Elena.
I couldn't see it because
The Russian dude. The real Captain America.
Oh Jesus.
Bucky. Fucking Bruce Banner back here. I think that's. Bruce
Yeah,
Banner.
I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's who that is too.
Who was this? Ghost? No.
It's Ghost. Yeah.
Oh.
yeah, because she's.
Ghost.
Well, didn't she die?
No.
No, Taskmaster
Taskmaster.
died.
Oh,
yeah.
Taskmaster died. Yeah.
Good riddance.
Yeah, man. So. Okay.
There's
Well,
your lineup.
yeah. We'll see how it all goes. It'll be interesting.
I guess I
Okay.
gotta watch the Fantastic Four.
Dude, you should watch Fantastic Four. You'd like it.
Have you really not seen it yet?
For real, I haven't.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
We should. That's what we should watch together.
It's better than Supergirl.
Oh yeah, by far.
Like you couldn't even say that with a clear throat.
Yeah.
Your own mucus like, you shut the fuck up, you piece of shit. Sorry, that's my mucus telling you that. Yeah,
So-
and
Okay.
in other news too, man. Fucking there's speculation that whatchamacallit, Skybound is hemorrhaging money, and then they started doing this weird crowdfunding thing where you buy into the company and become like an investor per se, like private investor, private equity, but like. Yeah, like this is like one step above. I know they've been doing stuff on Kickstarter and shit, and it's like, but yeah, I think they paid too much for Transformers and G.I. Joe, and it's not doing the sales or making them as much as they would have liked,
You don't think so?
I mean, they wouldn't be begging for money left and right like that. It's the second wave of that crown investing kind of thing they do, and
What are they doing it through? Do you know?
it's just, I think it's like a personal equity thing. Like you could just go to your bank and give them their, you could wire the money like a Nigerian prince,
Listen, I mean, it's not. They're basically advertising it, and I think they set up their own site for it. Like I don't think it's like through any of the platforms.
Yeah.
But because I know I see advertising for it all the time online when I'm looking at like my social medias and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't get me wrong, like you could be right. Like maybe they need money because of investments they made. But I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if it's them actually feeling like they want to do something more, and this is how they're trying to fund it. Because
Maybe, but I mean, if you don't have capital gains, like you don't do that. Like if you want to do something more, you go into your capital gains account as a business. You don't go, panhandling for people on Facebook.
I mean, like, what's the difference though between like if they're like literally like kind of doing like that's like saying like okay, like if a company goes public, it's the same thing
They don't.
Like,
Companies that go public don't advertise on Facebook to fans. Like if they were doing that, they'd do it. The algorithm would work better and do it for people that actually have money, not you and me, Larry. You know?
I guess that there's something to be said about that.
Yeah, like they're casting a wide net. When they cast a wide net, that's not how rich people make money, Larry.
But I will say, like, if I had the extra, because it's a minimum, I think, of like 1,000.
Yeah, and you don't get shit. You get like one share or something.
Listen, but I think if I had the 1,000 to spare, I'd do it, just because I believe in the company like that. Like, I think like the stuff that they're making is that good, especially like and like the Transformer books. Like I guess I can't say all of the books, but I feel like the Transformer books are selling pretty well. Like they're doing like definitely multiple print runs of multiple issues.
The thing is, this is business. This isn't creative or fandom, Larry. Like this is like they're good, they're great, and they're selling well. The problem is, what did it cost them to get that license? And that's where I'm a fan of Sirius Radio. I loved it. I've had it for like 25 years, 26 years. But their stock is like at $8, never goes up, as much because it costs so much to have a fucking satellite up in space. So their debt keeps them from actually, no matter how much radios they sell, subscriptions they get, like they're still going to have that debt, that maintenance, that to run the cost of running that business. So they could be super successful, but it's still not going to cost what you're not going to make, your profit margin is not going to be above fucking, your profit margin is like 10%, and then you still got to pay employees and shit and taxes and all that. So, and that's the thing. It's like, but Sirius Radio. So when Sirius Radio needed money, they didn't go to you or me on Facebook, Larry. They went to Warren Buffett. Now he's like the majority owner, because they're like, they're still successful. I've seen it happen with other companies where they do this type of investor thing, and they asked me for $4,000. And I was a little more private. It wasn't as they got my email, and I'm still waiting for my dividends from the Kingdom of Nongoria or whatever, but. No, I'm kidding. No, it was this company called Gimme Radio, and it was a great platform, great heavy metal radio station with programming and good DJs and everything, but they just couldn't generate it. Cost of operating was too much, and now it's now just a T-shirt band and record store online, but it's not a platform anymore. You couldn't pay their DJs,
I will tell you, like, if there was any place that I would think it might be a reason why they would be like, okay, like that didn't go well for them. Like they're in debt. I wouldn't think it's the Transformers license. I would think it's the game they made, because video games cost a lot of money, and I don't hear anybody talking about that game that they put out, that Invincible Versus.
I hear people talking about that.
Oh, really? What are they saying?
Mostly good things.
Okay.
We were supposed to talk about it, but we never did, right, Jay? We had brought it up at one point.
Yeah, but the price of entry was too high.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, game development's expensive, and I mean, look, as we know, it's like the industry is in a whole weird spot right now, like, and Skybound, like they didn't even start making games until relatively recently. And I'm just saying, like, the fighting game community, like that genre, like, it's hard to break into that. So you could have a good game and it's still not necessarily catch on, just because, like, it's not as good or good enough to, like, be like, okay, we need to be playing this versus that franchise that we know and love or whatever,
Well,
so
you could be right about that too, but it's compound, because licensing on top of that too, like maybe with the licensing alone it would have been fine, and now that on top of it,
yeah, absolutely, you could be right. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what happens and to see how things end up for Skybound. So Let's see. What else do we got going on?
Jim Lee's playing records.
Listen, I know you put that into the group chat, and I didn't get to see it. What? Wait. Well, you say he's playing records? He's literally just listening to music on a turntable.
Yeah. On an old Victoriola, like a 1913 vintage Victoriola.
With the horn?
I don't know if it has the horn. I'll play it for you. Let's see. If you can.
Man, hold on. You got it.
I don't think it has the horn, but.
Oh, yeah. Jim Lee a jazz guy?
I mean, he does anything to not draw.
Listen, it's okay if Jim Lee doesn't want to draw anymore. Like, it's okay. He's done enough.
Okay. It's not okay when you got a book to finish.
Oh well.
Either retire or don't.
Now that I will give you. Like, you should definitely finish what you start. Ideally. But yeah, like, he should maybe not take on any more projects. Yeah. Like, it's unfortunate, but I mean, look, I hope he's happy.
I hope his pre-diabetes is okay.
You're so silly. If you don't leave Jim Lee alone about his pre-diabetes.
Hey, who will we be if we left him alone? Like, he hates us already.
He hates y'all. Because y'all bring up his pre-diabetes.
Yeah, he liked you. I remember. Like, you sat behind the velvet rope with him. We're like, where's Larry? And he's just sitting with Jim Lee in the little round couch.
Yeah. Y'all came over there.
I was on the other side of the velvet rope. Yeah. I was like, where's Larry?
That was freaking a lifetime ago now. Jeez.
Yeah, almost 20 years ago.
It's like,
was that when he gave us cookies?
No. That's when he started hating you.
What did you do to Jim Lee at that when he gave you the cookie?
He didn't get a cookie and he was late. And I was pointing it out all loud in the little room world where you could hear everything.
That sounds like Oz. Okay.
I'm usually drunk at those things.
Yeah. I'm usually drunk at the it's like you can't.
And
I can't
he
be
hated me
irresponsible.
at that time when I was on the other side of the velvet rope, and then he hated Jay when we went to the Spawn, the Spawn signing.
He's like, he wants to draw.
Cause he, like he literally heard Jay, just looks at him like, and then I tried to take a picture of him. And at that point, DC Universe Online had just come out, which he had been working on too, and he's been he had been playing. So I'm like, hey, how you liking it? And he just looked at me like, you really have to, like, want to take a picture? Like, he looked at me like I was the shit that he stepped on the way there.
Yeah. Oh
yeah,
man.
Fuck him and his pre-diabetes. But I hope he's healthy.
You're so silly. Look, it'll be okay, Mo. It'll be okay.
Frank Miller did they did another wave of Spider-Man 1000 variants, and Frank Miller did this.
Oh yeah. And so but Frank Miller with
Peach
Momoko, you said, right?
I see the Peach Momoko. I don't know that I see the Frank Miller.
Oh, you see it when you see it, like, if you bring it up, like, the way he draws Spider-Man is like that. Like, he kind of looks a little. His style is kind of, it looks a little dwarfish, like a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah, Miller did the preliminary sketch, and then Peach came in and fixed it.
Whoa! How dare you?
He should retire. Like, how the fuck is he still drawing, but Jim Lee's out there not drawing?
Look, yeah. You know what, man? First of all, fuck you. Second, I mean, he draws his style. We've all seen his style. His style's never changed. Like,
exactly.
It's been the same. And it's always, that's why he has like Klaus Janson or other people working with him too that do the art and inks over what he does. And his style is good. Like I was just reading Ronin. Remember that old book Ronin that he did
Yeah.
back in the day? So they did a sequel, and I have it. And I'm like, I was cleaning out some stuff at work. I'm like, oh wait, I had this #2, and I started reading it. I'm like, man, if you read a Frank Miller book that's written and drawn by him, you don't give a fuck about that art. It looks good. It works with his style, I mean, fuck, we all read Sin City. Like, he didn't even have no inker colorist there. He was his own colorist, and it was only like that dude and that chick's red dress and the lipstick, and then that yellow dude. Like that's the only colors in the whole book. Maybe some police sirens,
But Frank Miller has one of the best Daredevil runs out there.
Exactly.
I think he got an Eisner for one of them, didn't he?
Yeah. But again, that's is his storytelling. I think he drew some of it, but he mainly, what was the one called? That was him and Romita. Of course, when I need Larry, he leaves. Bastard. But yeah, I think it was John Romita Jr. was doing a Frank Miller story. The one with, I forget what that shit's called. But it's the one where he wears the black suit with the Thai boxing glove, like rope things in his hand. They based the show design on.
I know he's the man without fear, but I don't know the actual.
But I forget actual story. I forget what it was called, but it's the one where they introduced Stick, I think. Larry, you remember that story, right? The John Romita Jr. one that he wrote, that Frank Miller wrote. It was Frank Miller, John Romita Jr., and that's when they like show Stick, like when he's getting trained as a kid and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember the name of it?
Oh, what's the name of that series? I can see it in my head though, because it was like Stick in the all white.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. Like it was. Oh man, because it's. I mean, not recent, but it's not. It's semi-recent.
Yeah.
Daredevil, right? Damn it, I don't remember. It'll like. I can see if I can look it up real quick.
Yeah, I'm trying to look it up real quick, but every time I put Junior, it says J.
That's funny.
Oh, I guess it is the Man Without Fear.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. And you say fairly recent, but it was like 93, 94.
No, is it that? Okay. No, I wasn't. I was thinking about something sooner than that. But yeah, okay. So Man Without Fear, okay. Nice.
Well,
that's crazy.
Page, where they did that look where he had the Thai boxing gloves and all that.
Mm-hmm. Frank Miller is friggin' is on tour right now, right?
Yeah.
Because he wrote like a memoir, I guess.
Yeah.
It's called. Let's see if I can find the name of it, because it's a longer title. I don't want to say it wrong. It's called "Push the Wall: My Life, Writing, Drawing, and the Art of Storytelling." And so, that book just came out. He went on a tour, like a short tour this month. He'll be at Comic-Con talking about it. But he like went to New York, to Austin, he's coming to LA and going to London. I had heard about this because he has like different people that he's doing it with. Mm-hmm. In the LA at the LA not the LA, I'm sorry, at the US the US tour dates, he's like with different people, and I heard about the different people he was going to be with, and I was like, "Oh, I would like to check that out." But I didn't know what place he was with which person. And it turns out the only one that I'm really not interested in is the LA one because it's him and Zack Snyder. And I'm like, I want to see Zack Snyder and Frank Miller talk about stuff.
I kind of would only because of the how 300 came out, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I just was like he did one with Scott Snyder. And I was like, I want to see that one. But that was New York. And I was like, oh. And then he did one with Robert Rodriguez. And I was like, I would love to go see that joint.
Yeah.
But that was Austin.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. And I'm like, Zack Snyder. I'm like, don't get me wrong. Like,
out of that group of people, definitely he's the clunker.
Yeah, 100%. I was just like, and then I was thinking like, maybe I'll just go check it out anyway. And then it's because it's at Wilshire Ebell. It's actually happening for those that, you know, if you did want to go, I don't mess around and meet to put my
subjectivity.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, I don't want to poo-poo it. Like, it'll probably still be awesome. It's actually happening on the 18th. So that's like a few days from now.
How much is
Wilshire
it?
Ebell. It's like the tickets, I think, were like something like $70, I think. Which I was like, I probably would have like I would have thought like if I was getting Scott Snyder, I probably would have felt better about that price. But again, with Zack Snyder, I was kind of like, I don't know, man.
Look, if we're lucky, we might end up having beers and whiskey with Frank Miller and Scott Snyder at Comic-Con.
Exactly right. Exactly. Look. Yeah. So.
Especially if you invest in Skybound, because now you're
hilarious.
You could get a professional badge, you know.
It's look. I just looked at the prices. It's actually $63 for like a certain level of seats, and then $50 for a lesser level of seats.
Oh, okay. That's a less bitter pill.
Yeah, but I still was like, I definitely would have done that for Scott Snyder or Robert Rodriguez. I don't think I want to do Zack Snyder for that. I don't know. I don't think so. But I just feel like Scott Snyder and like I feel like the rapport that Scott Snyder and Frank Miller would have would be the most interesting. Mm-hmm. And then I felt like, like the conversation he and Robert Rodriguez would have would be pretty amazing. I feel like Zack Snyder could go either way. Like, I could see Zack Snyder talking about himself more than Frank Miller. And I'm like, I don't know if I want that to happen. Like, I don't want to. Like, he'll mention the book. I'm not saying he won't promote what he's supposed to promote, but, you know, yeah, I could totally see Zack Snyder, like, potentially talking. Like, I learned more about Zack Snyder than Frank Miller that night, and I'll be mad. I'm like, we're not here for you, Zach. And then I get thrown out. You try not to give me a refund.
I wonder if their conversation will be edited down and then released as the Miller-Snyder cut.
Release the Miller-Snyder cut. That's a good question. Like, I would believe those conversations have the potential to be good for like good content. So hopefully his team.
He's been doing some podcasts here and there, and I just like with like newspapers and stuff, you know. I forgot who it was. It was for Complex. Like I saw him talking to the dude from Complex, and it was like I guess there's a bigger episode, but it was just like a little teaser of it. And the question they asked him too was like how, you know, when he was writing Sin City, that was kind of like when the Image guys were starting out too and stuff, and how did becoming more of an independent creator like affect. And his answer was actually pretty good. He basically just talked about how it's a case by case basis. Some people like Mignola took off in different ways. You know, the Image guys in different ways, and him, like his opportunities changed in entertainment differently, you know, like you know.
Right. Yeah. Now that does actually sound like a good answer.
Are we gonna do like a bet for how long he lives? Because it does look.
We
like
should not do that. No.
You always say that.
I do. I've said it consistently. Listen, one last thing before we get out of here. Have you all heard, or I don't know if I've even did I mention to you all about the Dark Knight Recreated? Do you all know
No.
what that is?
No?
So, the Dark Knight Recreated is, um, they're celebrating the anniversary of the Dark Knight Returns, and there's like an exclusive that's going to be released at Comic Con that is basically issue one of the Dark Knight Returns, recreated with a different artist for each page.
Dang. Do you have a
And
list of artists?
I do. It's like I mean, it's 51
Yeah.
artists or
Okay.
50 artists. I'm sorry.
Who's number
But
35?
you're hilarious. Number 35 is Langdon Foss.
Is
Which,
Daniel
yeah.
Warren Johnson doing one of them?
Yes, Daniel Warren Johnson is doing page 25.
I mean,
Right, yeah. Joel Jones is doing page 19.
Oh, nice.
Friggin' uh damn it, there was some
is John Romita Jr.
Mo-
doing one?
Moritat is on page 5.
Ooh, that's gonna be nice.
Nick Dragotta is doing page 29.
Nice.
Ryan Stegman 33. Ryan
Jim-
Otley 43.
Is Jim Lee
Riley-
doing any of them?
No.
Okay,
I don't
good.
think.
I'm still in.
Yeah. Riley Rossmo
Damn,
is doing
I love all these people.
page 44. But yeah, but basically
Is
it's
Alex
literally
Ross doing one?
I don't think so.
All right, I'm still in.
I don't think Alex Ross is in. Yeah, I don't think so. But just the honestly, just the idea of like, let me put it like this: this book could have had like artists I didn't know, and I would
Yeah.
still be interested in it just to see different artists recreating a page that we've already seen before in such a classic book. Like, I would just like that's an interesting concept to me by itself. But then for it to be like all of these like amazing artists doing like these iconic kind of pages, I was just like, okay, like this is something that I would like. However, I don't know if we're going to be able to get our hands on this because it's literally an exclusive from Felix Comic Art. And Oz, you might be able to I think you're gonna have to like do this on preview night, man. You might have to go over there and see what the deal is because I think they're doing like almost like a lottery type system. Like you may have to like just like sign up to see if you could get the opportunity to buy it.
Hex
Heck
asked
wants
it.
to know. Oh, go ahead, Ma.
Hex wants to know if Peach Momoko is doing a page.
Is Peach Momoko on this list? I would be surprised if she wasn't, honestly, but
What about Merca and Dolpho?
I don't see Peach Momoko. I'm actually surprised that there's no Merca Andolfo, but yeah, I don't see Merca here either. I see Cliff Chang, Jacques, Paul Pope, Jim Mafood. Like, yeah, there's a lot of people, but yeah, and I don't know if it's a thing where, like, it was like maybe like, it might be a thing where maybe it was like somebody curated the list. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it was like a thing where maybe Frank Miller weighed in or somebody else weighed in. Like, who do we want? Or if it's a thing where maybe they have this is like the people that are putting this on have relationships with these particular artists. So there's like some incentive for them to pick these particular people. But yeah, but
Is Frank
it's
Miller doing a page?
no.
Oh, I'm out.
But yeah, it's a lot of great people.
Oh,
So,
Cliff Chang is doing page 31.
and so yeah, but Oz, man, you got to
Ryan
go check.
Otley?
I mentioned him.
No, you didn't.
You're not listening.
You said Ryan Stegman, not Ryan Otley.
I did both.
Ugh, you nasty.
Felix Comic Art. They're gonna be at booth 4612 at Comic Con.
You didn't say Jock, did you?
I did.
Yeah, he did.
You're not listening. But yeah, no, it's a killer list.
You didn't say Mike Allred.
I did not. Yeah, I mean it's like 50 people, so I definitely didn't say them all.
You didn't say Jeffrey Allen Love.
Yeah, I agree, Mo. If you want to just read the list, you can read the list. They'll be faster than keep saying who I didn't say.
Hold on, they keep wanting me to let them give me ads. Hold on. So it's Nick Klein, James Herron, Matthias Vergara, Cian Torme, Moritat, Matt Lesowinski, Wes Craig, Matthias Vergara again. Damn, he's doing two? All right. Nick Pitara. See, they could have done Wes Craig do Matthias Vergara do one page and then get Mir Condolfo do the other page. Ben Steinbeck, Ian Bertram, Fabio Moon. You didn't say Fabio Moon.
I didn't.
Bastard. You didn't say Gabriel Hernandez Walter.
Listen, we know, Mo. We know. I didn't read the whole list.
You didn't say Troy Nixie.
I don't know Troy Nixie. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
The lies.
Tommy Lee Edwards. John McCrae. You didn't say John McCrae.
I agree.
Like, he, was at the top of Nakatomi Tower. All right, I'm not gonna rattle off. I wanted to, but I'm gonna resist the urge to rattle off the list.
Okay. Well, listen.
I can't read that well.
It's time for us to get out of here. Anyway.
I should have just memorized it before. My bad.
Oz, go to the booth on preview night.
You're gonna have to remind me.
I will. I will. Like poor Oz, they're only be like, you only can put in for one copy. I'm like, oh well.
Are we doing a show next week?
Yeah. We're gonna see if we can get Oz to live stream into Comic Con, into preview night.
No. What else you got?
From the bar?
There it is. From the mean streets of San Diego. There it is. Okay. Jay, give me some final thoughts, buddy.
Go check out Evil Dead Burn. That's pretty good.
There it is. Oscore, final thoughts.
See you at Comic-Con.
Yeah. All right, Moses Magnum, final thoughts.
Get yourself a Weberoni.
Yes, indeed. For the entire Fantastic Forum, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate you. We'll be back next week. Hopefully, friggin' live broadcasting from Comic-Con, courtesy of Oscore, and then we'll be there ourselves. So, if you're down that way, we would love to see you. Come say hi. We're the Fantastic Forum. Have a good night.